Hello friends, very good morning. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Talent Traders, and myself Bala here. In this live session, I'm going to find a trade opportunities based on my option scanners, the jackpot sheet, and by using our candlesticks pattern, we can try to find some opportunities in Bank Nifty too, based on the scanners and screeners, which we are going to take a trade in stock option. And very good morning to all. So before going to the live session, can you please let me know my voice and video clear? Can you able to access my video audio clearly? A very good morning, Rakesh. Okay, so please let me know. Voice is clear. Can you able to get my voice clearly? Rajesh, very good morning. Clear. Okay, thank you for your update. And clear and loud, right? Okay. So let me go to check the pre-open. We can able to find any opportunities and pre-open. Is there any big changes can we find in the stocks? In Nifty 50, we don't get any stocks more than 1%. And downside also more than 1%. We don't find out any. But overall, Nifty is going to start with 32.7 positive and go for a up and down. Aha. Shriram Finance 10%. Okay, clear. Voice is clear, right? So if you have any questions, doubts also you can comment. And PEL, those who are watched yesterday, PEL we tried some opportunity and today it was going to start with 7%. That's a huge move, more than 7% by the pre-open. And Shriram Finance, that is also be another 10% gap up opening. So these two stocks, one stock which we find opportunity yesterday, and maybe if anyone who are holding for a positional basis, and that should be a great opportunity where you can make a good profit. You'll be getting that today. Okay, so we try to find some opportunities in person. Okay, so in negative side, we don't get any more stock. Positive side, we seen there is a Stiram Finance and PEL. It's going to be start with positive. Let me check that PEL. What is happening in PEL? PEL is going to start this pre-open session on daily time frame. Think. So let me check after pre-market opens. So one more minute. So Stiram Finance already given you entry 76 retracement or re-entry opportunity which present on those stock by yesterday. And PEL is the trigger which is happening on yesterday, and today see gap up, maybe the premium will be huge. If you understood, so a positional trade that can be a possible in gap up scenarios, maybe a huge benefit also be possible. Okay, so this stock is going to be change PEL, and these are all the stocks which you are removed. The M&M Finance, the Bank of Baroda, IEX, Manapuram, the Nifty and Bank Nifty. So let me remove it from here. If you find any good opportunities, then we can go for. Start at 922. Previous close is about 840, almost 80 points. Maybe that option is going to be rock huge, and maybe where it is open, almost 100 plus. Not started yet. Maybe it will start over and above 100 and plus. What was that? PEL 789. Now it started 180. That is PEL 789. We started with huge 118. So still not active. So only one quantity may be traded. Someone who are holding the position may be getting some good profit. They exited earlier. So that may be used. And 128 is the current price. Immediately traded. So huge move on PEL. Okay, so it must be updated here. We just wait for it. And Jindal Steel, Lalpath, ICICI Prudential. So if you find any good opportunities, even today we are going to track for an intraday opportunity only, fresh breakout. If it is a fresh breakout, we can focus for it because we are not going to take it for a long positional holding. So based on our scanners, we are going to focus only for a like we should hold it on intraday basis. Not more than not Friday. This Friday we are not going to keep carry. So maximum holding is up to this Friday. Based on that only we are going to take a position. I think that was working well. And Bajaj, sorry, Bank of Baroda today also started with like a spinning top. It's about yesterday daily candle, and today it started with 9.65. Maybe we are going to wait. Our entry point is 8.9. Still, it is on the same price. We don't get any good movement. So we'll try to wait for a newer opportunity. So Bank of Baroda, M1 winners, REC, yesterday's entry, still it is 8. And something like PFC will be there in the list. We'll find out PFC 198 at 8.4. There it is in the breakout. PFC 198 call option. I think 8.3. That is our entry point. It will be around 8.4. Near into that, I think this one is triggered in the first 15 minutes. I don't want to take it. Entry triggered on first 15 minutes. I don't want to take it that one. So it's a one more opportunity which I find out in the stock which given me an entry is about PFC. It's a first candle breakout. So those who are watching Manapuram, so now as a positional trade, I'm holding for a positional basis, not an intraday. And today, what's happening on Manapuram? It's 5.5. So yesterday it's not traded and it was very slow and like not moving. And 4.1 is our entry point. After trigger that 4.1, now the stock reaching towards 5.35. So anyone who are tracking that, so look at this, the Manapuram. Currently, the buyer is 5.2 and seller is 5.5. So if you have already taken the Manapuram, so maybe that generate you the profit. Now it doesn't more than 1 rupee, right? So 4.1 and for 5.5, near about 5.35 is the current, and overall it jumps. That is also positional one. So it's given you some profit. If I'm holding for a 2 or 3 days, because it's the third day, we will getting some good profit here, and that was working better. Yeah, it was gap up by 10% PEL. So maybe if it is a freeze release, then we can go for it. Or we are not going to take any new opportunity because it's already upper circuit. If you see PEL, there is no buyers and sellers. Maybe only the buyer, sellers is not there. Almost 925. So maybe after 15 minutes, the freeze can be released. Or immediately if the freeze released, next 5%. Already the stock increased by 10%. Around the last trade was happening around 920 and it was happening. But there is no seller sides. Go force looks upside. So today market again today also be very flat in Nifty and Bank Nifty. As per my positional strategy, I don't want to take any opportunities because it's nearby expiry, monthly expiry. Maybe one or two trades if I want to focus for an intraday, that should be best. Okay, so today's Bank Nifty it's trading around 43,900. What should be the strike price? And if I want to go for 44,000 put option, maybe the strike price which I can add it on my watch list. And another one should be 43,400 call option, 400, maybe not a 400, maybe 500 in premium, 331. So both looking around 300 to 331. So yesterday it's in the evening session, it's recovered at afternoon, market recovered. On daily time frame, it should be the perfect hammer recovered, but today it started with open high. I don't want to focus here. And this is also the previous one as a huge rejection in the top. Initially it went higher and then it rejected. Now it is looking like a hammer candle. So let me wait after the getting confirmation. Then we can go for until we should wait. This time the Nifty and Bank Nifty is looking very flat. So no such a big changes. We are waiting for it. What about GoForce? Already moved today. Big candle. So yesterday it should be a huge rejection. That is what hammer candle. Maybe here from there is a changeover, but it started with here in the first 15 minutes itself. It was a big. We have to wait for it. And if anyone who tried for a Manappuram, now it is 5.75 in a day high. So that may be looking good around nearby 2 rupees. From this option, which one I can go for? This one is forming a open eye. About to that of open eye, I can focus any candlesticks pattern. It should be the hammer candle in 15 minutes, not on any reversal candle. So it should be a spinning top, 43,500 call which forming like a spinning top. Maybe if above the level we can go for along with the spinning top. We have to wait for it. The high of that particular candle is 388. Okay, 923. So let me look at this. Any options? These are all the options. PEL 359 to 32, 108. In STFC AMC 83 to 170. That is what previous day entry. Still it is looking good. And Jindal still that is slightly lower. Yesterday it went up to 57 plus. Now it is trading nearby 42. And ICICI Prudential yesterday's entry and Metropolis, I think yesterday's entry, Bank of Baroda Monday entry. And look at this Exide Industries 215 call option. Maybe it triggered by the past 15 minutes itself. Exide. Yeah. This also be a stock which is triggered in the first 15 minutes. Not a valid one. I don't want to go for because the trade which triggers on the first 15 minutes, it's not a good for big maybe a false breakout can be possible. That's why I'm not trying to take that. But slowly, if I'm holding a positional trades, that may be going to generate some profits by using our advanced option strategy. One is Manappuram. Now it is moving good. 5.9. Manappuram 125 call option. That should be my strike price. And Bank of Baroda last 2 days. And MFSL is the one that is also triggered. And Tech Mahindra may be nearby entry. So we have to wait for the breakout. That means the fresh breakout only I just want to focus because I'm not going to take any um, the previous entries. And bus first 15 minutes entry also I'm not going to focus because of the liquidity is we are nearing to that expiry too. Sun Pharma always consolidation. Okay, sometimes it went higher, but I was not broken because that stock is not liquid in a deep ITM options. So I was not taking the Sun Pharma, even if it is came into the scanner, I will simply ignore the stock. And I tried the stock, and it was not quite good. So maybe up and down, up and down. Look at this. Most of the time. Now it is consolidating. It is not good for. Uh, I just not taken this one. 8th June inside candle, maybe there it is not an inside reversal. 8th June candle, then inside bar, huge rejection or correction at the top. After forming a doji at the top, and it was broke down, breaken 1010, and finally it did. Okay, so Bank Nifty, let me look at this. Bank Nifty now it has started moving, looks like a hammer candle. Already 400, I just tracking the level for a breakout. So that already broken. So after 9:30, we can go for. Yes, it started recovery from that level 700 moves down towards 150. Now it is started recovering. Now it is 412. Maybe the positive scalping trade which I can focus for Bank Nifty somewhere around 400 level. Now almost to 420. Initially I seen to track this 400, but it was not given you the opportunity. So okay, let me go for 5 minutes. 420 it was trading. Okay, that I'm expecting 400 if it is returned back. It is came to 400, we maybe try. So already it moves 40, 30 points. Okay, don't want to go for. Simply ignore, but we missed out. So I'm just tracking that for a 400. It is now. Okay, that looks good. Manapuram is moving on based on our view. Manapuram, what's happening? Yeah, three consecutive higher candle on Manapuram that was started moving and it's working well. So previously based on that scanner which we find out entry around 112.8. So on 8th May, so now it is almost 130. That is also working good. But option trades, we find this one 3.9. So now it is almost 6.4. Okay, that's good. Near about target, that it is Manapuram. Yeah. Manapuram which moves as per our expected. So maybe a positional. Those who are holding for 3 days, now it generated such a good profit. I hope you understood. Any new fresh breakout opportunity only I want to focus. I'm not going to focus all the trades. Maybe a scalping or a chart based trading. You can use the top stocks only like PEL, STFC. PEL is already free. Don't go for it. And SDFC, AMC, Jindal Steel, Balakrishna Industries is not a liquid one. Maybe Jindal Steel you can look at 550 and I think Manapuram is non-stop. Steel and it's about a 15 minutes, sorry, daily. It's a negative day. Yesterday it's a positive one. And let me go for a 15 minutes. It was a negative candle value. So, but we can track a call option around 590, 595. If we go to check Jindal Steel 590 all what's happening here, it's a 14 rupees. After that move it went down. The same time put option also you can track. If you find any opportunities you can go for. Maybe the reverse will also be possible because it is started from 23, now it is trading 11, so more than 50% down from the top. So from the top stocks you can focus, and another method to focus here you can see HAL, still REC, Tata Motors. So these are all the stocks in the top, but it is still not updated. Okay, so most of the stocks is not traded because of nearby expiry. You can see the price is zero, so that may be active after sometimes later. That should be a concept. Okay, so 393 HAL. Here you cannot see the PEL. It's happening. Look at this 780 call option, not traded. Our monthly positional should be 780 PEL, 130, 197. Last trade price 67. Hope you got it. It's a deep in the money right now. So it is not traded yet. The premium 133 buyer, 195 seller. Last is 65. Today no trade. So deep in the money, almost 200 points. So that's why it's not a liquid. But if you are calculating the intrinsic value of this option, you can place the sale order at that intrinsic value. It will be executed. I hope you understood how to calculate the intrinsic value, and you can easily calculate the intrinsic value and you can modify it. So now some of the stocks is updating right now. Bank of Baroda 185 call option is around 11.8. It's a monthly entry. It's a previous entry, I think, not active now. Okay, so Sriram Finance 480 PEL. Now you can see PEL currently traded 150. This in 118. I think its price is released. Yeah, and it went to 957. The day high around 957. Now it is 934. This jumps. Okay, no problem. So M&M Finance, those are holding for a position. Now it is 19 plus 15.6 and 19.4. So almost 4 rupees nearby. That should be a good opportunity. This option I try to buy, but it doesn't give you the opportunity because I was late around 400 level. I'm just on daily time frame. I mark the 400. It gives you, so it's a big move. So I think 400 to 470, such a good move on this particular option. That works well and very fast. Okay, so let me go for a weekly. Any new opportunities? Bank of Baroda still on the same price. MFSL, ICICI General Insurance, Exide Industries. That was the earlier trigger. Already gone. In PAL now it is moving. Sriram Finance also moving well, and STFC AMC. Sriram also 12%. So no trade. No trade means it has already given you the entry opportunity, right? 400 as per my. So I'm not using any charts to take a trade. Okay, so I just follow the patterns of the candlesticks pattern, and most probably this advanced option strategy which give me such a confidence to take a new opportunity without a charts also. If I understand on transport 76 is the entry, maybe it wasn't gap up entry, but yesterday it given you the same opportunity. Now it is 360, but no one knows that much of premium is going to move. But if you are having the regular mindset like a trailing stop loss like that means, or if you are following with the hedging strategies, this kind of profit is also be possible because no one most of the time no one can wait for a bigger profit. They always exit with the minimum profit. I hope you understood. Okay, but they will wait for a losses very big. Okay, so that is what the mindset most of the traders who lose money. Simply when profit you can trial your profit, when loss you can cut exit immediately. That should be a better idea. AKM 1080 call option. So maybe for intraday. I think 44 already first 15 minutes trigger. Just wait. Wait for it. Market has started positive and now it is moving higher. No problem at all. It's slightly moving higher, somewhere around 30 points in Nifty, 130 points in Bank Nifty. Slightly increased. Okay, any other new opportunities which we are going to find out? I don't want to go for SL Tech. So first we check that SL Tech. The strike price is around 1150. For this, it should be a technical gap up. It started with 30 rupees and it started moving down. So it's not a good opportunity for taking a trade. It's already triggered our entry by the first 15 minutes. And also it was a technical gap up. That means open above previous day high. So there is no chances for tracking this. Simply ignore that particular stock. And Deepak Nitrate 2160. Here is the call option. Yeah, you can look at this. 109 is the highest price. 107 is our entry point. So if you want to go for yeah, you can look at the chart is looking good. Maybe the breakout, which we can focus here for an intraday. So Deepak Nitrate 2160, currently 99 and 100. Last trade price is 106. So look at this, the gap between buyers and sellers, and also last traded price. Maybe the trade happened almost more than 6-7 minutes. It's not an active counter. Okay. So hope you understand how I'm selecting that the counter is whether active or not. So previously the stock has started doing that around 99. Now it is almost 106. Last trade is 931. So we don't want to go for it. Not a liquid. Because we are not going to hold the position. We are going to exit that very quickly. Take M 1080. Already we seen now. Take M1080. Is there any opportunity? Yeah, 15 minutes earlier triggered. And any other new MFSL that moved higher? Bank of Baroda now. Yeah, I missed out the entry on Bank Nifty is a positive one. So based on daily time frame in options, previously the stock is forming a huge rejection at the bottom. Okay, so you can see the based on this option, I take a 300 point in the money option. It perfectly forming a hammer candle. And maybe that is a reversal point. I talk about around 400 rupees is my breakout, a positive move, but I was missed out. So from 400 today 499.8. So some 100 point I missed from this opportunity. No problem. So it was a missed one. So we are not tracking because I'm doing a live session. I'm not going to track what is happening on each and every counter. So better if you are comment on that. So maybe useful. And Bank Nifty and daily chart, you can look at daily here. In the spot chart, I'm tracking. So yesterday's huge rejection and it was it looks like a consolidation. And today also it started positive, but it is trading in the range. Last 4 days, you can see in this particular day, 15th June, there is a big candle. The market is completely trading inside between the range. So we need to get some closing over and above uh, the level. So maybe getting confirmations on a big bull or a reversal. But it was looks like a almost 1,000 points range consolidation. You should wait. But maybe intraday, so you can get a quick scalping kind of trades if you get it. So you can exit from, you can find out a trade opportunity by candles also. But overall view, it was trading from 44,400 to 43,400. That is what the 1,000 rupees range. It was in the range bound like that. Okay. The intraday, so we can find some opportunity by candles, like even a 15 minutes time frame. You can look at this chart. It broke in the first 15 minutes high and it went. And it never moves huge points like 300, 400 point. It was trading very flat. Maybe the chances for turning negative and positive like yesterday, that should be possible on Bank Nifty at this moment. And let me go for our scanners. Deepak Nitrate taking power grid to 47.5. So any opportunity for my intraday power grid? Go for power grid 247. 0.8, 6.95. Volume is looking good and the price is also trading and the liquidity also very low. Good. and the 7.7 should be the entry point, and the day high which made around 7.6, maybe after, if it is breaks the high, we may be getting a some good breakout opportunity on this particular strike price. Power grid, we can track that also. Power grid 247 call option. Okay, so maybe above that level. So if it breaks the D high, that is also be a key. D high, if it breaks, that should be an opportunity. And those who are tried for a payment down, that's what is a good put 19.4. You can try to book. And Bank of Baroda last 3 days, it was trading from 8.9 to 9.81 rupee. That is also be good. And one more stock was Manapuram. So today 6.8. So newer opportunity we can find. PEL, that went. Okay, so yesterday we find here. Anyone who are unfortunately hold it, so maybe a good profit today, 93 points. That's also be a opportunity. Sriram, PEL. Sriram which we are not taking, but PEL is there yesterday. Real time breakout opportunity in HDFC Live 24 to 43. Anyone who watched that HDFC Live yesterday? 615 call option. Took this entry and went up to 32 and tried in now today 40. I think we find that in yesterday's live session, the stock that gives you such a good opportunity. Hope you understood what I'm discussing with you. Okay, MFSL mostly it's not liquid one. So I'm not tracking, but as per our strategy, 41 triggered, and it's I think it was triggered by earlier. So now it is moving towards 47.5. No problem at all. That is also moving. ICICI GI, that works well. That one I'm searching it for with my option tool. Any new option trade. So which I find out on, oh my god, REC. Oh, 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 oh. 7 to 12. Then PFC also be moving higher. Yeah, that works. 207. 198 now. PFC 198. That we are tracked. 8 point. Where we find now PFC. Yeah, okay. Yeah, PFC. I'm just tracking for PFC. Okay, PFC, I think seen 182. Sorry, not a monthly. Weekly PFC, which we are tracking, 8.4. I think it's triggered at today only, but it was happening in first 15 minutes. Now almost to 10 plus. It's also be a good one. And there is a possibilities on this PFC. Should looking good. PFC. This was an in the money options 198. Currently the PFC price is around 200 plus. PFC 205. That is also big huge moving image stock. And because REC and PFC highly correlated stocks, most of the time both will perform. So while I'm seeing that PFC price, sorry, REC price 6.9, you see that is also moving higher, 165. 15 minutes time frame daily also it moved. So after the rally, it struggled in 3 days. Now it started moving higher. That should be another good opportunity in PFC, but it was not showing you the traded. L&T Finance Holding, I think a new opportunity, 119. Maybe a fresh breakout. Today is 6, I is 7. I think 7 rupees already gap up. No need to worry it. The gap up one. Deepak nitrate nearby entry, but it was not overgrade. 7.7. I'm just looking for, but current price is 6.6. Muthoot Finance, TKM, LTTS, maybe LTTS 3900. About gap up 178. The previous entry 179.8. And yeah, maybe a newer opportunity. That level is 180 level. If it is again reverse back or break above 180, it may be a good opportunity. LT is zooming 45-degree angle. It is moving like that. Okay. Previously, it's rejected. Looks like a shooting star, right? But still, it above to the level only we can, because here previously we find one top the same price and another one is the top. If it is breaks above, we can expect there is a possible move. But this from nearby exactly the same level. From that level, it rejected, and again, maybe the chances for rejection. Or if it is closed above, we can expect for a bullish. As of now, no confirm, not a confirm move. Yeah, 2 days back, it reaches that level. LTTS, there is also be one more 180 above newer opportunity. What's happening on IDFC? It was on the put side. Recently, it was moving good well. IDFC input side. Yeah, you can see on daily time frame it was keep on rallying, but now it has started moving down. Today 100, maybe the strike price which we are focusing 109. What was the stock? IDFC, maybe intraday only, but the lot size is big. I don't want to go for that. IDFC 109 put option this time. I think it's 7.7. I think it's not active. Can you see that premium? Our entry is around the 6.1. That is greater than our entry point. Now it is 7.7. But it was not active. 10,000 quantity. Maybe 110. It may be liquid. You can see that one is trading or 105. Current price is 101. 105. That is also be liquid. 5 rupees is high. Now it is trading 4 rupees. 2 it started 3.95. Maybe that should be a new opportunity, but you can use the charts to find IDFC 105 because our entry is here, but it was not a liquid one. So I'm just ignoring that. L&T Finance that moved higher. Power grid is the one which I find out 7 rupees now, so only above 7.7 is my buying opportunity or breakout is about 7.7 only. L&D also given me the lot of entries this month, weekly 2 times, monthly one. That was working better. If you have any questions or doubt, you just so too many stocks, even I am confused which one to focus. There's no confusion. The stock is liquid, I'm going to take a trade. If the stock is not liquid, I simply ignore the trade. Only the good and liquid stock I can focus based on my strategy, and all the stocks which given you the entry, I'm not going to take. Only fewer stocks which is liquid and quality, that only I'm going to track. If we have to check only few stocks which we can easily find out. Hope you understood. STFC AMC also increasing, STFC Life also moving, REC that works well, and Jindal is not moving yet because previously 57, now it is moving lower. Manapuram on the same price. And ICICI Prudential, Balakrishna, Metropolis is not a liquid, Balakrishna also not liquid, MFSL. And today it came and it moving from 47, now it is 52. Maybe I think seen MFSL 690. It was triggered by first 15 minutes itself. MFSL. Most of the time the stock is not liquid. Look at that, the gap is more than 1.5 rupees. Volume is okay, 50 large size. Look at this, there is a gap, but it was traded at the volume may be okay, but it may be triggered earlier. M&M Finance 19.45 and 2 days back entry. Exide today's entry in Muthoot Finance, I think seen yesterday. Bank of Baroda now 9.9, maybe good. In L&T Finance holding, the high lot size 8,900 something. Deepak Nitrate, not a liquid one. Techem is triggered earlier. SCL Tech triggered earlier. The gap up one. LTTH I'm waiting for. And Power Grid is then one more one. In Apollo Tire 410 call option. But it is 12.6, 14.919 is our breakout. Maybe it will trigger or may not be. Sorry. It's about Apollo Tire 410. Currently trading 12.2 and the volume you can see it looks good. The lot size is around 3,500 high lot size. No problem. So breakout is only above 14.9. The boss is not about liquid. And Queens India 1860. That will be LNT also came here 2380 this time. Queens India 1860 61 above. Whether it is liquid. Currently 49 to 51. Volume 22,800. So maybe okay. And only above 61. So these are all the nearby opportunities which we are finding. We can add Apollo Tire. 410 call option. You know, the jump from 5 rupees, huge move, maybe continuation. I think 14.9 and Power Grid is at 7.7. Now still moving higher, 7.25, maybe 7.7 above. We can expect some move. L&T is only above 55. So as you told me L&T earlier, yeah, now it's 2480, maybe that high. We have to focus for a breakout. 2460 is the current price. As per option 2480. Right, 2 days back. Like price 2380. 2 days back it moves huge, 63. I think 2 days back it rejected. Our entry price is around 55. Okay, I think it moved from 55 it crossed and it went up to 63. From there it returned to 27. Now again it started recovering back. Okay, don't want to go for maybe a fresh breakout above only. It's not a fresh breakout, re-entry like that above 55.7. I think RSC is moving bigger, another 2.5 rupees. From 7 to 12, now it is 14.6. In both the stocks like REC and PFC is rocking. So it keep continuous the higher level. 167. PFC also is moving higher. Yeah, both is in the top. And now it is in the high 210 level. 205 PFC 205 6.5. 5 rupees we are seeing, now it is 6 rupees. More than 6. Maybe if you are following the trend, the default indicator that was not today buy, it was buying from here. 15 minutes started from here 1.7 now to 6.5. A huge move. No need to worry about the stock. It was keep on moving higher, and also no need to cash that in the top. If you have missed entry, so to leave it. So we are not going to cash that in a higher level. Even as per my analysis this week, I find out some stocks like Metropolis, sorry, M&M Finance, Manapuram. These are the stocks working good. PEL, HDFC, Life. Industry we are not taken, so it was working. And IDFC is keep moving down. I think this one is working. Yeah. Good. And it is keep on moving higher. That particular stock. IDFC on daily. Happening here. IDFC, IFC. Less than the 101 level only. Maybe the chances, and you get some opportunities from here. Yeah, we are nearing to that expiry, so we have to very careful. We don't want to lock in any positions. Only intraday kind of thing which we can go, and very quick profit if we generated we can exit out from. And based on the scanners we find some opportunities, and understood how the positional strategy works. Like Manapuram, we are waiting for it, and such a big move, and finally we got the trigger on Manapuram that works well. From 3.9 now it is today 6.8, so near about 3 rupees more than the target. I think Muthoot Finance 1170. Something looking good. 15 minutes now only it triggers. Maybe the opportunity in Muthoot Finance 62, 63, and the volume also looking good. 550 lot size, and 64 is the current price. Our entry point is around 38.6. 1170. I think it is already higher. So if it has returned back to that level, 8.6. Now it is trading around 64. I think we missed out this one. 930. After 930 only it generated the entry. We missed this. Let me add. The level is about 58, 59. So return to the 59, we can try this one. Muthoot Finance. Indian Bank Nifty is struggling on the top, not moving as such a big, around 96 to 100 point. It was now trading very slowly. The Tata Power also we are looking for a last 2 days, 11.8. Now it is trading around 13.5, 2 rupees higher. 61, maybe that Muthoot Finance, where we find out is about entry point, is somewhere around 59. We mark the level 59. That should be the level which I can focus for a breakout, but we missed that opportunity. And LTTS also I'm waiting for 180 about to break out. Maybe around 180. But it goes above. So maybe intraday only. I'm not focusing any positional trade. I hope you understand why I'm not focusing a positional trade. Why? Because of we are nearing to that expiry in the physical delivery. A lot of complex thing is going to happen next week, and also only 3 trading session on next week expiry week. So maybe Friday also there is a chances for physical delivery can be applied. Only first 3 weeks is good enough to make our positional trade strategies and not to take multiple trades. So fewer trade is good enough. So 1 or 2 stocks if you are following the strategy well, and that would be a better opportunity. If you want to learn more about the strategy, you just ping me in the comment box, or you just contact me through my WhatsApp number which shown on this description, or you can get directly the number. You can get your details about the courses, and the courses which is also available on my website, where you can see the website link which is in the post, and you can description also. Yesterday Tata Motor was one side, maybe it was a news based, don't know, because the tracks they want AC to be installed. What do you mean by AC? But I had a short and cited with loss. Okay, maybe which one you are following, I don't know, right? The motors, what's happening here? Some news around 12 to 12:30, 12:45. So fewer three candles that are overall you can look at this. Previous candles are very narrow, but this time maybe in news. Maybe I think that you to get this point. I don't know where it is taken or when you take it, but you can look at the daily time frame. That will give you some clear idea. Maybe some news yesterday, but the stock is already traveling from this beginning of this month, and from this month it started 526. Hope you see now, as you told me, you want to interested to trade in Tata Motors. I am also finding some trade opportunities in Tata Motors for this week, and not this week, last week I got it when the bullish week I got it on a trade, and on our positional Tata Motor also we seen. Look at this, my entry 530 call option around 29, now it is 51, almost 73%, because I'm not focusing the equity, and I'm not trading on equity directly. Even I was not trading mostly. Okay, so here Tata Motor 530, that was an opportunity for this month. And when did this trigger 530 call option Tata Motor? I think in a live session only we are focusing. That was a mark 29.7. That is happening on 6th of June. 7th of June, it 49. And today, it 55. So no problem. So 49 is a good amount of profit. And the next day itself, we exited. So I exited from my position. So I don't want to focus again. Maybe weekly opportunity if I got it, I can go for it. But weekly also, I don't get it. But weekly, I'm not taking very serious this week because of nearby expiry. Yeah, that one Muthoot which we are tracking for now, it is less than our entry what we are thinking over 59. So maybe at this point we have to wait for a small profit. That may be the chances to get a profit. And this week you can see REC, and still it is moving higher. PFC not added here, but still it is silently moving. REC, you can get a 14.5 to now it is 15. The stock is non-stop REC. Look at this. And think this point 168 now slightly moving down. And one more opportunity also you can use by using the Google Sheet. And you can see whatever the stocks which is nearing to the top from the beginning of the week. If you are tracking, and you may be getting some good opportunities. Maybe I will show you on next week live from Monday. So one more thing, so if you want this Google Sheet, it's a paid version. I'm not giving you free. There are a lot of data and cost works, and someone were misunderstood about this. Here, this is a tool which I used for my trading. Okay. This one which I'm using for my trading, and it is updated with along with my data. Okay, so the data cost is we have to give it. Okay, so that's why I'm charging it for, and I'm not going to give it free. If I'm given you free, it will not be worthy, right? So I know well. So a lot of things which I'm given you free, but I seen it was not worthy. So here, someone who understand about wrongly this Google Sheet. So first of all, this is Google Sheet. First, I'm telling about the Google Sheet. The sheet is developed for my advanced option strategy. Okay. First concept, the sheet is developed for my advanced option trading concepts, and here directly entry exit is shown based on the entry price. But you don't get it the levels. Okay, so I will tell you. So this Google Sheet, it's simply working based on the data which I have used. Okay. Okay, this sheet is simply for my positional trades. Okay, Google Sheet, positional entry scanner. So as per my option strategy, which I have teach on the paid sessions, on that you learn some 5 different strategies. So you simply, if I want to tell you what is that Google Sheet, tell you we have advanced option strategy, the paid class. So entry finder is a Google Sheet. Okay, so here it will be working based on data, and no need about a chart. It's about a scanner like that. So after attending that, we can do manually. So this Google Sheet will help us to take a real-time trade opportunities very fast and quick. Okay, and also we analyze whether the stock is good or not, that we are going to do. This Google Sheet we can use for advanced strategy as well as your own strategy also. So without learning the advanced option strategy, you can directly use the Google Sheet also. So the sheet cost is around 1200 per month. I am just charging right now. So maybe in future the price may be reduced, because to cover the data cost which I am using this Google Sheet 1200. So here, and from 1200 in the first month 1100, remaining 100 should be how to use the Google Sheet to learn. So with after purchasing this Google Sheet, you don't know how to use it. So before that, you can go for a 100 rupees. That is how to use your Google Sheet. That was on website. That course is available on my website. After that, you will be going for whether it is suitable. So for example, I tell you one thing. So where it is present. Okay. But someone were asking you that, sir, I paid that course. Can you give me the Google Sheet? The Google Sheet, I'm just in my courses. You can see, just read it. Option stock screener, Google Sheet, intraday position. It's a tutorial, full tutorial, how to use it. Even more ideas if you find out, we can add it. So if you are so I'm not giving you the free also, because if you are not able to spend a 97 rupees, it's worthy more than that. But if you are really interested, so I want to filter those people who are really interested. I just making a minimum fish. If you are really interested, they can pay. So if it is a free, everyone who enrolled it, okay, but they don't complete it. So that's why I just, so well, this is what one of the my course free charting scanners which I had developed, and a lot of thing I updated. but many people who registered and they don't even started to watching that video. So there is no thing they're what why they are registering. So that's why I don't give you free, because I known that. So if we are giving you free, that will not be a worthy. If you want to know more about Google Sheet without knowing advanced option strategy, you can go to this one and this course, and you just 100 rupees you can learn it first, and then if it is suitable, then you can come to purchase this sheet, and directly you ping me, and I will give you the link how to access into that things. Okay, so this is what our website where you can get a full details, and that is what the course which we are taken. And if you have any other questions, just simply ping me here in the chat box. And the Google Sheet 1200 per month if you want, and I've just already updated how to use it and everything on this scanner itself. And the course itself I would suggested. So any new opportunity, can we find out Muthoot Finance 59? Now still it is 57. In Apollo Hospital not triggered. In Power Grid also not triggered, and LTTS also not triggered. So no new opportunity we are not finding. Only that one is around 59. Now still it is trading Muthoot Finance 57.6. Any new opportunity? EL 138 in Muthoot Finance, TKM, Stanford, STL, it's a gap up entry. Deepak Nitrate not traded. Power Grid is the only entry which I'm waiting. Power Grid and Apollo Tire. And Tata Chemical, Tata Chem 960. That should be another one. Okay, so 37 should be the entry. Currently trading 32. So 37.1. So this will also be a one good. We can drag Tata Chemical 37.1. We mark the level. So if it is above, the fresh breakout. Okay, so you can see previously the stock is not broken that level. So it is a fresh breakout. If it is break that level, so I can go for an opportunity. If you have any questions or doubts, you just ping me here in the chat box. One more new breakout one. Something overall, it's not a moving such a big on Bank Nifty and Nifty. A very flat move going on. So yesterday it recovered, and maybe the chances for recovery and a hammer candle yesterday. Okay, so thank you for live session today. So we'll meet you live on tomorrow. If you have any questions or doubts, just ping me here in the comment box. And if you have any other doubts also, you can just message me. And if you want more details, then you just ping me on the chat box. And thanks to joining the session. And maybe I'm going to wind up the session now. So I hope you enjoyed the session. If you have any questions or doubt, you just ping me here. And thank you so much. And thanks for joining the session. And if you want to know more about the advanced strategy and other things, you just directly contact me. Or if you want a recorded session, that will be available on my website. Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you, Shyam. Thanks for joining this live session. And any other questions or doubts, you just ping me here in the chat box. And if you have any other Thank you. So we will wind up the session today. Hope you are enjoying the session today. If you have any questions or doubts, just ping me on the chat box and comment me in the comment box also. Thank you so much. I'm going to wind up the session. I hope that may be an enjoyable session and thanks you. And if you are not hit the like button, just hit the like button. Thank you so much.